What's up with it? You watching the Big Bomber TV? And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Culture Covered. And the title is Lil Wayne and Birdman threat Jay Z after he blackballs Wayne. Man, that boy Jay Z got people in their feelings right now, man. A lot of people think Lil Wayne should be performing at the halftime show, but I ain't gonna lie, I think like the halftime shows be like based on who's the hottest artist of the time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I haven't checked out the video. Don't know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about. Yeah.
Think about this for a second. Lil Wayne, headline Super Bowl in New Orleans. How badly do you want to hear those words?
Just as bad as I wanted to see my name at the top of that list when I was that whatever age it was, and I would bust into the office and get that Billboard magazine.
With you and Jay Z, like Jay Z said something in the record Ham. He was saying, you ain't got baby money, you spending baby money. Is there an issue?
Not with me, but I don't know how he feeling. But we just doing what we do, you know. We ain't tripping. We spending baby money. That's how we live.
Wayne was damn near saying he was Rockefeller, and then it just went left.
The truth is, after I had a meeting with Wayne, I felt it was only right to call him. I called him out of respect, like, yo, I was talking to Wayne, just letting you know, boom, boom, boom. So after that, I think we received a letter at our office for like torturous interference, and it just all went from there.
Y'all, this Super Bowl halftime drama is heating up after Lil Wayne and Birdman sent some serious shots Jay-Z's way for snubbing Weezy in favor of Kendrick for the 2025 Super Bowl halftime performance. Now here's the tea. A lot of people think Wayne should have been the one to perform, especially since the Super Bowl is going down in his hometown of New Orleans. But that's not all. Industry insiders are buzzing that Jay-Z might be using Kendrick to settle some old beefs with Wayne and Drake. Y'all remember Jay and Wayne have had their moments of throwing shots. And as for Drake, his back and forth with the Jay has been full of ups and downs and ego flexing. And once Drake started claiming he was coming for Jay's crown, things definitely took a turn, and Jay wasn't about to let that slide without a response. But it doesn't stop there. Nicki Minaj just jumped into the convo too, calling Jay-Z evil and spiteful and accusing him of punishing Wayne for their past beef. And you already know Nicki doesn't hold back when it comes to Weezy. Now here's where things get even messier. Some fans are disappointed in Kendrick for even accepting the gig. Remember when Kendrick accused Drake of running to Atlanta and using black culture for profit and clout? Well, fans are now wondering why Kendrick doesn't seem to have an issue with the NFL doing the exact same thing, if not worse. And even Rolling Stone just published a piece calling out Kendrick's hypocrisy. They're saying that Kendrick went from blasting Drake for being a colonizer to linking up with a corporation that only leaned on black music when they needed to cover up their racial biases. So what exactly did Wayne and Birdman say about all this? Do they think Jay-Z is using Kendrick to get revenge for his issues with Wayne?
I ain't gonna lie, to be honest though, man, Wayne ain't been making no noise lately, you know what I'm saying? So Wayne really ain't like a hot artist right now, but he definitely a legendary artist, got legendary music that could rock the Super Bowl halftime show, but like Kendrick the artist with the hot track right now, so it makes sense, you know what I mean?
Let's break it all down.
What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos.
Okay, y'all, let's get into this Super Bowl halftime show drama, because it's getting really messy. So on Monday, September 9th, the NFL, Apple Music, and Jay-Z's Roc Nation made it official that Kendrick Lamar is headlining the 2025 Super Bowl at New Orleans Caesars Superdome. And while Kendrick was announcing to the world that he's set to perform at the NFL's big game, he casually threw some shade at Drake, referencing Drake's comments from a few weeks back about how he's ready for round 2 in their beef. Drake took to his Finsta account, alluding to round 2 with a picture from the 1987 movie A Better Tomorrow and the iconic 2004 Pistons Rasheed Wallace interview where he says, "We will win game 2." But as far as Kendrick is concerned, there will be no round 2 because there's only one opportunity to win, and Drake already lost his.
My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catch it with the hands open like that.
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy, because that's Bay Area turn right there. Yee! You know what I'm saying? That's the rich right there.
We running real routes, you gonna be messing up.
Now, we all know how Kendrick is hands down one of the greatest to ever do it. The man's got a Pulitzer for his album Damn, and his influence on the culture is undeniable, period. Jay Z, who's been co-producing the Super Bowl halftime show since 2019, even dropped a statement praising Kendrick, calling him a once-in-a-generation artist with an unmatched ability to shape culture worldwide. Kendrick Lamar is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer, Jay said. His deep love for hip-hop culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come. And while Kendrick hasn't dropped a studio album since Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers in 2022, he's been more than active this year with a series of diss tracks, especially in his public beef with Drake. His track Not Like Us was basically the song of the summer, and people are still talking about it. So Kendrick's name has been all over the place in 2023, and it's really not that shocking that Jay Z and the NFL would want to capitalize off the momentum Kendrick has right now. But here's where the controversy kicks in. Not everyone is feeling this Super Bowl announcement, especially with the event going down in New Orleans, Lil Wayne's hometown. A lot of fans and even some artists are saying that if anyone should be headlining the Big Easy, it should be Lil Wayne, a certified legend in hip-hop and a New Orleans native. Folks online have been wilding over this, and there's been a ton of backlash about how Wayne was passed over. Now here's where it gets really messy. Some industry figures are blaming none other than Jay Z for snubbing Wayne, with speculation that this is all linked to their past beef. We all know Hov and Wayne had their moments of tension, and it's not a stretch to think that Jay might still be holding on to some grudges. The streets are talking, and a lot of people are wondering if Jay is using his influence at the NFL to settle some scores by choosing Kendrick over Wayne. Now,
I ain't gonna lie, that do make sense though. People with power do like abuse their power sometimes to get at the ops, and shit, really you can't be mad because that's the position they in, so they can do whatever the hell they want to, you know what I'm saying? But if you think about it though, Jay Z and Dr. Dre have a connection, you know what I mean? Because Dr. Dre did write Still Dre, you know what I mean? So they go back. So I don't know if Dre, you know, Dre got paper, so I don't know if he paying some giving Jigga some paper on the low or what though, you know what I mean? But they do got a connection.
Now, it's true, the Super Bowl's host city technically has the final call on who headlines the halftime show. But let's be real, Jay Z definitely has the power to sway that decision. I mean, we all remember when 50 Cent exposed Jay for trying to block him from performing at the 2022 Super Bowl, right? It was only after Eminem put his foot down and gave them an ultimatum that Jay finally let 50 hit the stage. So if Jay's done it before, who's to say he didn't have a hand in this Kendrick pick too?
Man, facts.
Look, Jay Z and them was putting it together. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like, what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori was. He had communication. He said, yeah, that's what I talked to the big homie. I told Jay, he was telling me, you know, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50. Right? And I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff, because I look and I go, oh, that's your big homie. Right? And so he imaged himself after a gay painter. Okay. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
Man.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Now, if you're wondering why some people think Jay-Z is trying to punish Wayne and Drake, this goes all the way back to the early 2000s when Jay-Z was trying to sign Wayne to Def Jam after the success of The Carter. Wayne found himself in the middle of a serious bidding war when he hit free agency. Jay-Z, who was president of Def Jam at the time, made a big play to bring Wayne over with the chance to join Def Jam's fire lineup that already had Kanye West, Fabulous, and Rihanna. But in the end, Wayne chose to stay loyal to his roots, officially officially re-signing with Cash Money on February 7, 2005. Wayne told MTV News, "It was real tough, but I'm all about loyalty. I stick with the fam. Hopefully we can make something happen in the future between my fam and his." But in 2005, during a concert, Lil Wayne told the crowd that he left Cash Money Records for Def Jam Records. But then a few months later, Wayne again flipped the script and re-signed with Cash Money. From that point on, Weezy and Jay started exchanging subtle jabs on tracks.
I ain't gonna lie, Birdman ain't about to let Lil Wayne go nowhere. That's the money man. He basically revived Cash Money, you know what I mean, when they came with the Young Money. So man, Wayne a big player in Cash Money, you know what I mean? Shit, Cash Money is Lil Wayne, shit. And Lil Wayne Cash Money.
First, Wayne dropped that "I must be LeBron James if he's Jordan" bar on the prefix, and then Jay responded on Trouble. Fast forward to Wayne's 2007 interview with Complex, and Weezy made it explicitly clear that he thinks he's better than Jay Z. Wayne said, "I don't like what he's saying about how he had to come back because hip-hop's dead and we need him. What the F do you mean? If anything, it's reborn." So he's probably having a problem with that. You left on a good note, and all of the other artists were saying, "Yo, this is Jay's house. He's the best." Now he comes back and still thinks it's his house. It's not your house anymore. And I'm better than you. Now, Wayne did later apologize for that interview, but in the meantime, both Birdman and Drake joined the drama, and the whole thing got even messier. Back in 2009, Birdman echoed Wayne's comments about being better than Jay, and he said Weezy is superior simply because he made more money than Jay. "I don't think Jay-Z is the #1 MC in no kind of way," Birdman told Tropical TV. "Wayne's the best. He do the most and he make the most money. I don't think no man in the business make more money than us. How can you be the best if you don't make the most money and you don't do the most?" Lyrically, come on, man, be for real. Can't nobody F with Wayne. If you #1 and you ain't getting no money, it don't mean nothing. Meanwhile,
I ain't gonna lie, I do think it's a push out there for Jay Z to like keep him at the top and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like lyrically and like delivery wise, though, Jay Z really can't mess with Wayne. You know what I mean? But Jay Z do got some good tracks too, though. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, I don't think he can fuck with Wayne like that.
Drake also started throwing jabs at Jay, talking about how he's ready to take the throne. Now, Drake and Jay-Z did reconcile a few times, only for Drake to reignite the feud again. And now, in the aftermath of Drake's nasty beef with Kendrick, all that old drama from the early 2000s is back in the spotlight. Both Birdman and Nicki Minaj are out here saying that Jay-Z's long-standing beef with Birdman played a big role in why Hov picked Kendrick for the Super Bowl halftime show instead of Weezy. Nicki went off on Jay-Z in a series of posts on X, calling him spiteful and evil. Nicki said, "Denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne? The GOAT? Nola, what's good?" Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out. A white man. Ish sad. And then Birdman also put Jay-Z and Roc Nation on blast, saying, "Shaking my effing head. These ninjas..." Nicki, Drake, Lil Wayne, YMCMB, I'ma make these ninjas respect us on Gladys. Hating is for real. Meanwhile, some fans are also turning on Kendrick and saying all that colonizer talk about Drake falls flat now that he decided to team up with the NFL. The same day Kendrick was announced as the Super Bowl halftime show headliner, Rolling Stone even published a piece titled, "The NFL doesn't deserve to be in on Kendrick's moment, but he let them." In the article, Rolling Stone argued that Kendrick's actions don't align with his message from Not Like Us. The Rolling Stone writer wrote, "Half of Not Like Us is a historical treatise on Drake being a cultural colonizer, including the lines, 'Once upon a time, all of us was in chains, and the settlers was using town folks to make them richer.' Those lines feel antithetical to celebrating the American flag, a chief symbol of the colonial settler state. Black people, there's no reclaiming the flag when enslaved people never claimed it in the first place." The NFL is also hoping that Lamar's presence brings in boatloads of ad revenue. Now, you already know fans are divided on this drama. Some are agreeing with Nicki, Birdman, and Rolling Stone, calling Kendrick a hypocrite and blasting Jay-Z for being petty and spiteful. Others, however, are saying Drake's fans are reading way too much into this, and at the end of the day, this is purely a business decision and nothing else. But what's your take on this Super Bowl controversy? Do you think Jay-Z is really using Kendrick to settle scores with Wayne and Drake? And how do you feel about that Rolling Stone?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I definitely think Jay-Z could be flexing his power, but then like really don't, man. Super Bowl halftime shows usually be based on like who's the hottest artist at the time, you know what I mean, who got like the biggest hit or whatever like that, you know what I mean. I think with Dr. Dre was like an exception, you know what I mean, like that was a little something different, but I don't think everybody should expect to perform at the halftime show because they like in a city. Like I don't think that ever really been a thing like that. You know, it's always been based on like who's the hottest artist. I think they kind of in their feelings a little bit. And to be honest, like Wayne is like a GOAT and he like a legend. But like right now, he ain't hot like that. You know what I'm saying? So really, I could see him not being like brought up or thought of, you know, by like a big organization. But yeah, man, that's just my opinion though. What's your opinion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the Big Bomber TV. And I appreciate you for watching. Until next time, peace. Yeah.